I can't really say the name of the company because I'm kind of broke and I don't really have money for just in case they sue me. So I'm just going to go ahead with the story without mentioning the company. Just know it's a media house in Thika. Yes, I'm petty like that. There's only one media house in Thika, so hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nelly Kamau and today I'm back again with another story time about how I got scammed on the very first interview I have ever gone to in my entire life. So I mean, if you want to get the tea on how that happened, then definitely keep on watching. But before we continue, I want to thank you guys so much for the support you've shown me. I mean, 200 subscribers is really a big deal. Honestly, getting here hasn't been so easy, but I mean, because of your support, at least I have motivation to continue doing more of these videos. So thank you so much. I hope that you guys are going to encourage more people to come check out my channel. I hope you're going to share the videos so that we can grow this channel, you know. So let's go into the video. So for those of you who don't know, I'm still in uni. I'm actually going to do my last semester so that I can be done. I'm pursuing a degree in mass communication, but then I major in public relations. So this one time I saw, no, but it was through WhatsApp. Someone had posted a job interview poster about a certain company that was looking to hire TV hosts and anchors. It's a new company, so they're looking for anchors and reporters and all those kinds of people. So I knew, because of course since I was a kid I've always wanted to be a news anchor, but then later on in life I just chose to do PR instead of broadcast, if you understand what I mean. So I saw the poster through WhatsApp and I decided that I was definitely going to go for the interview because I thought I was ready, and plus the company is not really far from my home. It's in Thika. For those of you who don't know, I live in Thika. I live in Goingwa, so it's in Thika. It's 15 minutes away. So I thought this would be the perfect job since I wouldn't have to be traveling a lot in the morning or whatever. And plus I'm almost done with school, so I thought it wouldn't be a lot to handle, because they also don't air 24/7. It's not a channel that airs 24/7. Actually that night I asked my dad to pray with me, since also, for those of you who don't know, I'm a pastor's kid, so my dad is a reverend, so I asked him to pray with me. I remember he prayed and he asked God to give me the job if it's for me, but if it's not for me, he asked God to redirect me to what's mine. On the day of the interview, I woke up feeling really excited. I somehow had this really heavy conviction in my heart that I was going to get the job. I don't know, I was just overconfident. But I mean, if I didn't go to the interview feeling confident, then there was really no need of going, you know what I mean? So yeah, I woke up, I prepared myself, my makeup was on fleek, my brows and everything was just selling for the gods, okay? And I mean, it was looking something like this, you know? You feel me? Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm not this weird. Please don't unsubscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. I'm sorry. So I made sure that I went through the things that I felt like I needed to know, even about the company. You know how you prepare for interviews, right? You search or Google about the company's history or something, just in case they ask you a question about the company, just so that as in you won't blank, you know, because they might just want to ask you something to see if you've actually done research about the company, or you just woke up that day and decided to go for the interview, you know. So I was ready. I knew that job was going to be mine, and I mean, I just knew. I just took one of my videos, the melanation one. If you haven't watched it, you can just search through the list and you'll find it. So I took that video as my demo, and I was very confident in myself because I think I actually did a pretty good job for a YouTube channel. Anyway, so that was going to do because it was more of an interview. So anyways, yeah. So I get to the venue and the place is packed. Like, people are looking really nice, they're having their documents, and like I didn't really notice what was happening, but I noticed so many people were like in the waiting area. Nobody was really making the line or anything. But I mean, I was alone, I didn't know anything, I just decided to follow protocol. So I went and registered, and then that was, I think that should have been the first red flag, because when you're registering, they asked people for like 200 bob. So I didn't really understand why they were asking for the 200 shillings, because in the first place it wasn't even like in the poster, and they hadn't even posted on the social media accounts that, hey, by the way, we forgot to put this on the poster, but you're going to need 200 shillings from you people when you come from the interview, because they would have said anything. They would have said probably they need the money because of the photos they're going to take of you or something. And mind you, they didn't even send us those photos. So because anyways, luckily I had carried extra money, so because I needed the job and I really didn't know that people don't give money for interviews, like to get interviewed or something like that, I just gave out the money. Before I went to make the line, I decided to just go stand next to some ladies that I had complaining about something that I didn't really know. But then I wanted to kind of get like the gist of how things were going, because I really didn't have an idea and I didn't want to walk into the interview room just blindsided. So I go say hi to those ladies since I don't know them, and they were talking about how they don't like how these people were asking us for money because they hadn't really said anything about it. And then I told them like, they asked me if this was my first time like doing a job interview, and I told them yeah. So they told me like,
no, you should never ever have to give money to get interviews. Imagine how many more interviews you'll have to do before you actually get a job. So you can imagine all that money that you'll have to have given.
And they actually made a lot of sense, because imagine if you go for 5 interviews and in every interview a company asks you for like 1,000 bob. That's 5,000 shillings. And if you're going for a job interview, I don't know where those guys are going. I swear to God, they're so annoying. But I mean, if you're going for a job interview, it means you're jobless. So I mean, why are you even getting like 5,000 to be giving in interviews, So anyways, I felt cheated, of course, because I didn't know. But I decided, hey, I mean, whatever. I was still going to do the job interview, because I mean, I like took the effort to like go get my documents ready and my demo ready. I wasn't just going to go home just because some people told me to. I'm sorry, but thank you for the advice. Since people were just crowding in that waiting area and nobody was really making the line, the official just came and they were asking people like, why are you guys not like making the line to go get interviewed? And people were just complaining like, why didn't you tell us about this 200 shillings? Like, this is wrong, this is scamming people, this is not right, we shouldn't have to pay to get interviewed. And I swear to God, that official wasn't having it. He just stood there and told people like,
hey, if you think you don't want to give money, this 200 bob for registration, you can just as well leave.
So people just got really angry and they started leaving. And I can promise you, it's like around 50 people left at that time, because people were not going to be giving the 200 shillings to get interviewed. But like I said, I still kind of had hope that was going to be my job. So I mean, I still continued with my I still went ahead to make the line, because I mean, I kind of had hope. So before these ladies left, I asked one of them, like, I just told one of them like, hey, by the way, I have a YouTube channel, you might want to check it out, and if you like it, maybe you might subscribe and then ask your friends to check it out too, So she just looked at me, she was like, as if she caused a facade. She was like,
oh my God, you have a YouTube channel. What are you even doing here? These people don't even deserve you. You should just be making use of your YouTube channel to like get money. Like, I don't even understand why you're here. But anyways, you know what? Success, honey. I know I wish you all the best. You're probably going to get the job. And by the way, you should make sure you do like a story about these people scamming other people.
I mean, I got you. This is for you, since you asked and you were so nice to me. People end up leaving, and we're like very few people left to just go do the interview. So I mean, I still kept my psych up. I went into the interview room, and can you imagine, like, when you get in there, they just had like 3 people seated on like a desk, and then there's someone with a camera here, so you just go give them a document, and then they tell you like, in less than 1 minute we want you to just say something to the camera. So I'm like, so you want me to host, like to do like a small hosting thing, or like a news anchoring thing? I was like, whatever you feel comfortable with. So anyways, I slapped on my accent, I like brightened up my face and everything, and I was smiling and I started talking. So I did a very small clip for them, because not really clip, like piece, what do you call those things? Anyways, I did something small. I had already prepared, and like I had already done practice before I left home, for like just in case they told you to do something like random. So forgive my voice. I had already practiced something small, so that's what I performed. Why am I saying perform? That is what I did, and then I left. Like, that was it. It didn't even feel like an interview. I mean, there were many people, yes, I understand, but like seriously, I didn't even feel like I did an interview. It wasn't even as nerve-wracking as I expect. Like, interviews is supposed to be nerve-wracking, that's what I thought. And this one wasn't. It was just so easy. Like, you just go there, say something, and then get out and wait for them to call you. So now it's been like 3 months since I did the interview, and those people, like, okay, if I didn't get the job, of course someone else was supposed to get the job, right? But then up to now, like, I check the Instagram account, they've really never said anything. Like, of course, when like someone gets the job, like probably they would post them on the Instagram, say like, these were the winners, or these were the people who got the jobs from our interview and whatever, you know. So they really never posted anyone. They don't say anything about the interview. It's like it never happened. So estimatedly, let's say 300 people did the interview times 200. That's like 60,000. Those people walked away with like a lot of money. My money. Like, do you know 200 bob could not could is actually fair for me to go from Thika to Nairobi and back. They actually took 200 bob from me. I'm still angry, by the way, and I don't think this is really okay. By the at least even if they took our money, they could have at least given someone the job. As in, if I didn't get the job and someone else did, like, well and fine, probably that person was more qualified than I was, and it's fine. I mean, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you've ever been scammed before, not really in an interview but like in real life, I like reading your comments, so make sure to interact with me down below. Also remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, because I know you liked it, you know, I mean. And also don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you share these videos with other people and ask them to just come check this channel out, and let's just grow our family, my YouTube family. You guys, I don't even have a name for you guys. This is so sad. Maybe if someone has an idea on how I should call you guys, I will definitely consider it. Definitely share this video, and if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. I definitely try my best to just give you guys content that you like and that will entertain you. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and like the rest of my videos, if you haven't checked out the rest of my channel, please go do. And until next time, bye.